So welcome to the second video of Dialogues in Polish. Today we're gonna do a dialogue in chapter 2. Last time we did chapter 1. So let's get right into it. Last time we did the vocabs, some vocabs before we start, and these are the vocabs that we did last time. We don't have to go over them again, but you can just pause the video and then read them slowly again. And today's vocabs are gonna be uczyć się means to learn, uczyć means to teach. Okay, so notice the difference. When you don't add się, it means something for yourself, so to learn. Uczyć się, it means I'm teaching myself, I'm learning, to learn. Uczyć, to teach. Kiedy, when, ostrożny, cautious or careful. Prawie, almost. Machać, to wave. Okay, so these are the vocabs that are gonna help with today's lesson, and let's get started with the chapter 2. This is the chapter 1 we did last time. You could just as well pause the video and then read this I don't know, slowly, and then revisit this if you want to, or if you don't want to, you can go with me directly to chapter 2 or rozdział 2, where we talk about something, another thing. Okay, so this time is gonna be walka w bibliotece, a fight in the library. Okay, so I'm gonna read this slowly, and then we'll see the translation in English. And you can try to understand without the translation now. Okay, so let's start. Adriana bierze telefon i dzwoni do Roberta. Cześć, Robert. Chcesz iść ze mną do biblioteki? Robert. Jeśli będziemy się uczyć tam, to nie. Adriana. Oszalałeś? Oczywiście, że tam nie będziemy się uczyć, ale ta jędzą będzie tam i spotyka się z Dawidem. Ta jędza. Okay. Robert. Kiedy mówisz ta jędza, masz na myśli Elżbietę? Adriana. No a kto? Robert. Dobra, chodźmy. Robert i Adriana przybywają do biblioteki i wchodzą ostrożnie, aby Dawid i Elżbieta ich nie widzieli. Adriana. Okej, dobrze. Jestem prawie pewna, że nie widzą nas stąd, więc daj mi swój mikrofon laserowy, abym mogła posłuchać, o czym mówią. Elżbieta. Oto Robert i Adriana macha do nich z oczywistym fałszywym uśmiechem. Okay, so this is the Polish. I might have read it fast. I'm sorry, but this is the slow I can get. Let's see the English version, and then I will read it again with you. We will read it together. You can pause the video, by the way, before you look at this and try to understand by yourself. But anyway, it's too late right now. Let's just do the translation. So, Adriana bierze telefon i dzwoni do Roberta. Cześć, Robert, chcesz iść ze mną do biblioteki? Adriana takes her phone and calls Robert. So, bierze telefon and calls Robert. I guess this is obvious. Bierze, it comes from the word brać, and I have a video about the word brać and its conjugation. It's in Daily Word. You can go and check it. So, bierze, brać, she takes her phone, telephone, and dzwoni do Roberta, calls Robert. Dzwoni comes from the word dzwonić, and it means to call. Okay. Cześć, Robert. Hey, Robert. Chcesz iść ze mną do biblioteki? You want to go with me to the library? Chcesz means do you want? We all know that. Iść ze mną do biblioteki. To go with me, iść. Okay. We all know this verb, I hope. Ze mną do biblioteki. If you don't know these verbs, you can go and check my daily verbs. I have a couple of them there. Okay. So ze mną, it means with me. Why mną? Because we have z. So z after. So this is originally mnie, and then we have z. So when you have z and mnie, you say ze mną because it's with me. I have a video about this as well. You can go check my playlist. I'm not gonna keep telling or saying that I have videos about stuff like that, because you can go click things and see the playlist. Okay, so do you want to go with me to the library? Okay, let's move on. Robert, Jeśli będziemy się uczyć tam, to nie. If we were gonna study there, then no. So jeśli means if we are going or we will be studying there. If we are, okay, we are going to study. Or you can say we will be studying. I'm just giving you options. Then no. So I don't know if you see here the future form. Będziemy, my będziemy. I also talk about it in the videos, in the daily verbs. I'm not going to say this anymore. Się uczyć. Or we can say, jeśli będziemy się uczyli tam, to nie. So you can put this verb at the infinitive when you add będziemy, or you can use the third person in the plural. But I would prefer to use the third person in the plural because, well, in this case it is better, but in many other cases it's better to use the third person in plural. Anyway, if we're gonna study, then no. To, nie. So to here, I know many of you might think to means it or this one to neutral. For example, to auto or to okno. But here in this case, to means then, or then it's no, okay? I hope you get the context here. So this is really depending on the context, and it is really used. So to nie means then no, or that no, okay? Just memorize it because you might hear it. Adriana, oszalałeś? Are you crazy? Or did you go crazy? Because this is a verb. Oszalać. So oszalałeś in the past form. Oczywiście, że tam nie będziemy się uczyć. So of course we are not gonna be studying there, or we are not gonna go, or we are not gonna study there. So you see here, będziemy się uczyć, and it's the same here. Będziemy się uczyć. However, it's nie będziemy się uczyć. We will not gonna study. We're not gonna study. So when you add the nie, it just automatically becomes a negative. Okay? And oczywiście means of course, że that, tam, there, tam means there, what we won't be studying. However, or but, ale, ta jędza, which means that this which or that which, this which will be there, and she is meeting with David. Okay, so the point here is to understand the sentence. So ta jędza będzie tam, will be there, będzie, we know, and she is meeting, spotyka się, this is a one verb, spotyka się z Dawidem. David become, or David in English, becomes Davidem with the Z. When we add Z, we add this form as Davidem, okay? So Robert, or Robert, kiedy mówisz ta jędzo, masz na myśli Elżbietę? When you say this which, kiedy mówisz, so kiedy means when. When you say this which, you mean Elizabeth? You see the Elizabeth form in Polish is Elżbieta, and here Elżbietę is the conjugated form of it. So masz na myśli Elżbietę, so when you want to say you mean, or do you mean something, you say masz na myśli. So masz na myśli literally translates to do you have in mind, okay? But there's no actually literally wording to you means, so this is why we say in Polish masz na myśli. So you have in mind. Elżbieta, Adriana, no a kto? Well, and who else? So here as well it is often used no a kto or no a co, depending. So no a kto means like, yeah, like who else do you think I'm talking about? This is the context of it. This is how it sounds. So it's really useful, and that's really used. So it's better to memorize it. No means, by the way, well, because some people think that means no, it's as in English nie or something, but it is in Polish it means either yes or no, depending on the situation. So here it means well. Robert, dobra, chodźmy. Okay, let's go. Dobra is an adjective, so we don't actually use it in writing a really official or formal book. However, when you're speaking, you say dobra, dobra. So okay, okay. this is what it means. The best way to write it is dobrze, but I wanted to write dobra here because this is how people sometimes, many of times speak, many of the time. I mean, most of the time. What's the matter with my English now? So most of the time they say dobra, chodźmy, for example. Let's go, chodźmy. Okay. Robert i Adriana przybywają do biblioteki i wchodzą ostrożnie, aby Dawid i Elżbieta ich nie widzieli. So Robert and Adriana arrive to the library. I'm speaking here in the present, everything. I'm not speaking in the past because, however, usually in the dialogues they use the past form, but here I'm going to use the present on purpose. So Robert i Adriana przybywają, it means they arrive. There are many words for arrive in Polish, depending on the situation. So you can say dojeżdżają, dojadą, przejadą, przejdą, dojdą. So there is a lot of word choice, but here I think it's the most accurate to use. However, you can use others as well, they'll be correct. Przybywają. So przybywać means to arrive or to arrive. Okay, so przybywają is because they, oni przybywają, so they arrive do biblioteki. Biblioteki, biblioteka becomes biblioteki because we are going to the biblioteka, so we replace A by E, by I, okay? I have rules of this, I have videos of this, so you can go check them. And I have rules why we say bibliotece, not biblioteca here. Why? Because we have this locative preposition that forces the word to become bibliotece. So this is why it's so important sometimes to go back to the grammar and rules. Anyway, let's continue. Przybywają do biblioteki i wchodzą. So they arrive to the library and i wchodzą, enter. So wchodzić. So you probably know the word chodzić, but when you add v to it, it becomes wchodzić, and it means to enter. Okay, so that changes the whole meaning. So wchodzić, wchodzą, cautiously, ostrożnie. Now we've seen there ostrożny. I'm going to go back for a second. So we've seen here ostrożny means cautious. Ostrożnie means cautiously. Adverb. Okay? So they enter cautiously, wchodzą ostrożnie, aby Dawid i Elżbieta ich nie widzieli. Aby, or in order to, or so that David and Elizabeth don't see them. Okay, so that. So aby, or żeby. And here I wrote, aby Dawid i Elżbieta ich nie widzieli. So Dawid i Elżbieta, aby nie widzieli, so in order for them not to see, of course not to see Robert and Adrian. Okay, so they went cautiously. I hope you get the point here. So why did I write widzieli and I didn't write the present form? Why? Because I have a video about the conditional, and when you have the conditional form, which is aby, the upcoming verb, or it could be actually right after it. So aby nie widzieli, in order for them not to see Robert and Adriana. So we use the past form of the third person. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I advise you to go and visit the 3 videos. They are really short videos about the conditional, and I speak about this and I explain it slowly, and I think it will help you if you don't know how this is written, how the sentence here is written. Ich means them, so they don't see them. Anyway, let's continue. Adriana, okay, you can say okay in Polish, there's no problem with that. Okay, dobrze, so okay, good. Jestem prawie pewna, I'm pretty sure. Prawie means almost or pretty. Sure, pewna. Jestem pewna, and jestem pewny if I'm a guy, and jestem pewna if I'm a girl. I'm saying I'm sure. że nie widzą nas stąd. That they cannot see us from here. Okay? Nie widzą. Widzą, nie widzą. Nas, us, they don't see us. Stąd, from here. So stąd means from here. Więc, so, give me your laser microphone. A laser microphone is a thing you use to try to catch conversation from a distance. So it uses laser and then it transforms the sonar waves to electrical waves, and then you can hear really, really far conversation or really quiet conversation. It's really used to spy on people. However, it's I don't know. I don't know if anybody would need this in his life. I might need it sometimes. Anyway, więc daj mi, so give me swój mikrofon laserowy. So laser microphone becomes mikrofon laserowy. Okay? Laser means laser. Abym mogła posłuchać, o czym mówią. So give me your laser microphone. Daj mi swój, your, or your own, swój. It could have been twój, but let's say swój now because it's reflecting his own microphone, okay? Abym mogła posłuchać, o czym mówią. So here we go again with the conditional form. As I said, the conditional form is really used. It's really worth to learn it. So aby Dawid I Elżbieta ich nie widzieli, the same as abym mogła. So abym, in order for me, or so that I, or in order for me, to listen to them. Mogła means comes from the word móc, and mogła in the past is used with the conditional. So abym mogła posłuchać, o czym mówią. To listen, o czym mówią. What they are talking about. So o, it means about. Czym means co, but it is changed to czym because we have o here. So o czym, it means about what they are talking. Mówią. I know here might be really, really confusing if you don't know the conditional form yet, but if you just go there and just understand it, you don't have to see my videos, just go somewhere else and understand it, and then come back, you will understand the whole sentence here. Okay, so Elżbieta, Elizabeth, oto Robert I Adriana. This is Robert and Adriana. So oto is really used to say, oh, oto someone is here, or oto the table, or oto something. I don't have any example in mind right now. So oto Robert I Adriana. Macha do nich, she waves at them, Macha means wave. Do nich, to them. At them in English, because we're not saying to them, or in this case. This is oczywistym, fałszywym uśmiechem. With, z means with. Oczywistym, obvious. With an obvious. Fałszywym, fałsz means fake or false. Fałszywym uśmiechem, a smile. So you noticed here the ending of oczywisty becomes oczywistym, fałszywy becomes fałszywym, uśmiech becomes uśmiechem. Why? Because we have the z here, and the z, which means with, forces the words coming after it to be conjugated at the end, or to be changed at the end, like that. So if you don't know how to change words coming after the letter Z, you can go and check my video. I will, I guess, link it here if I remember, or if not, it will be in my playlist. You can go check it in the grammar, or I will put them in the description. So that was all for this, not chapter, because the chapter is to be continued, but this is all for today's video, and then next time we'll continue to next part of it. And then we'll try to do the same so that we understand. And then make sure you know the conditional and stuff like that, because this is so important for you to understand and to keep up with me in my videos. Anyway, See you soon, and I hope you understood. If you understood, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you can receive any information or notification every time I post a new video, because I really quite often post here. And my goal is to really teach people how to finally find Polish language easy. And if you have any recommendation or anything, you can just write it in the comment, or you can contact me in my to my email. It's written everything in the description down below. So see you soon. Have a nice day or nice night, whatever you are or whenever you are. Okay, so bye.